Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oracles of the Light. I'm Jamie Mendez, and I am one of the three oracles. And Lindsay and Karen are the other two, and you may have seen Lindsay's lives these past few weeks. So, what I'm going to be doing here today is a little different than what you're used to seeing us doing here on the oracles. And so, kind of following in the flow of trying to maintain a weekly guide, and I should say a weekly guide to assist everyone in just remembering the importance of really coming back to center, really grounding your energy and clearing your energy, and the different ways that you can do that. So today is a full moon. So happy full moon, everyone. It's a very important full moon and quite an intense one. So I'm going to talk about that in a few moments and, the importance of why I chose today to do this. So hello, Alexandra. Hi, Doreen and Flo. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for being here. Hi, Carly. Hi, Carmela. So before I really get going with this, I just want to make sure that everybody can hear and see me okay. So just give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment and let me know. Yes, Meredith, full moon magic. Yes, all about that harvest. Absolutely. How is everyone this evening? How has your full moon been? Has it been intense? Has it been full of blessings? Has it been a little topsy-turvy? What's going on with you this full moon? Oh, thank you, Alexandra. I have really bright lights in here too. But thank you. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad you guys can hear. Okay, so I'm really super excited to be doing this with everyone this evening because it was something that I was going to do for myself anyway, but I kept hearing all day the importance of helping others develop this routine. Number one, the oracles and I have been trying to help everyone do that weekly because, it helps us remember too, because we're not always on the up and up about remembering to take care of ourselves as well. So we like to kind of just help everyone because there's so many people out there that just don't even have an idea as to where to start, and it can be incredibly overwhelming. So we like to just provide a bunch of different ways that you can work with clearing your own energy and grounding your energy. So the violet flame is something that I've been wanting to bring forward to work with everyone live for weeks. And I've done so in the past on Magical Me, but not as often as I probably could. And so today felt like the perfect day energetically with everything that's coming up to really teach and guide everyone. And you may have your own routine of working with the violet flame, and that's okay. There's really no right or wrong way to do anything. So today I'm just going to walk you through working with the energy of the violet flame and the violet ray to transmute any chaotic energy that might be coming up with this intense moon. And it's not just the moon that's really impacting us right now, everybody. As those of you who may have seen on Moon Day on Magical Me on Monday, I talked about, Saturn going direct, which is the planet of karma. And then we had was it Mercury moving into Scorpio, and that fiery Mars energy that is ruled by Aries, which is what the moon is actually in Aries right now. So it's quite intense, but for a really good reason. So the violet flame can assist us with transmuting some of those intense energies. But not only that, what I really love about the violet flame and working with its energy is that and not a lot of people talk about this, but what I have actually experienced with the violet flame and working with it in my life, it also assists in integrating any of so as we're transmuting and releasing some of those chaotic, denser energies or situations or emotions and feelings, which we'll talk about more in a second, as we are bringing the violet flame to release that, it enables us to also integrate those high frequency waves of light and energy that are coming in to stabilize our energy. As we release, we always make room for something new. And so those things that we've been unable to come into alignment with because of all of this stuff that we've been carrying with us, all of this baggage, all of these emotional wounds, these things that are just now really making themselves known to us that we may have not even realized we're still hanging about or that we're an issue at all. These things that are coming up, as we're clearing, we're making room for the new. And so what better way to facilitate the opening up and the receptivity of those higher timeline occurrences, experiences, higher waves of light and frequency to really push us up into that new experience, if you will. So we are not only going to be transmuting and clearing today, but we are also going to be integrating the new. All right. So before I go further, I'm going to just say hello to everyone else. Hi, Dawn. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm in the car but not driving. Oh, good. And anyway, if anybody gets interrupted and you can't do this, number one, you do not have to maintain a level of focus that's, you're going to mess it up or anything like that. But also the replay is going to be available, or so it should be, for anybody to be able to watch this back if you really cannot participate right now. So do not worry about it. And the full moon's energy can be worked with up until the next couple of days. Realistically, we always say it's that 3-day window period, which is the day before, the day of, and the day after. But you really could be working with the full moon energy all week long. So no worries and no rush. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome, lovely. I'm so happy that you were able to make it. Hi, Roxana. Yes. Meredith, yes. Hello, Frederick. Welcome, and thank you for being here. See if I missed anybody else. Alexandra says she's tired, lots of strong headaches and dizzy. Oh, wow. I was really dizzy yesterday, and I was definitely aware that the energy was incredibly intense, and that it definitely had to do with the full moon coming and the other astrological events that were happening. Drained. Oh. All right. Well, let's hope that this does assist you. Hello, Lynette. Welcome. You're in perfect timing. Just getting started here tonight with our full moon transmutational ritual. So as I said, we're going to be working with the violet flame. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what is the violet flame for anybody who may not know. So the violet flame it's a flame of light, really, and it comes from the violet ray of creation, which is one of the many rays of creation. It's actually believed to be the 7th ray of creation, and that 7th ray of light is the flame itself, as well as the light, carries the technology of transmutation and alchemy. So it's really the energy that allows us to take a situation and bring an energy of love and forgiveness and compassion and mercy to a situation, or even to ourselves, to other people, to feelings that we might be having. And it allows us to bring that alchemical light into it, which naturally does turn something that is a more chaotic or denser, negative even in nature energy. It allows it to be harmonized, neutralized, and turned into a positive frequency. So it's all about bringing in that divine love. There are energies and beings of light that do work with this ray, which is said to be the ascended master known as Saint Germain is believed to be the one who actually brought the violet flame or the violet ray into awareness here. And then there are archangels known as, and I should actually say, Saint Germain's twin flame. You can also work with her with this. And I find that it's really about what you feel more connected to, what resonates more with you. So I'm going to give a lot of them to you. So that's Lady Portia. And I definitely resonate a lot with working with Lady Portia, but also Archangel Zadkiel, as well as his counterpart, which is Holy Amethyst. Then there's also said to be Kuan Yin, who works with the karmic board and the 7th ray and the karmic board. So this is really beneficial for helping us to transmute and neutralize and harmonize some of those karmic energies and densities that we're still holding on to and carrying. So working with that energy of compassion, divine love, forgiveness to assist in really stabilizing and harmonizing all of those energies and bringing them into a place of love. So I will say, though, that I do work with the violet flame that is specifically connected to Ascended Master Sarah, which is believed to be the daughter of Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. And so her violet flame, I feel, is slightly different, and maybe that's why not a lot of people talk about the integration aspect of the violet flame. I actually see her violet flame as more of a lilac color, and there's beautiful white always in the center of that flame. And so it's also got a beautiful energy of an emerald green that I work with it, or more of a foresty green. And I have worked with Rachel Goodwin, who channels Ascended Master Sarah, and specifically her flame. And a lot of the work that I've done is very much consistent with her teaching. So really incredible information that Rachel is bringing forward. If any of you are ever interested, take a look at her page, Rachel Goodwin. And I think she also has another one specifically for Ascended Master Sarah. So I have seen the energy come in not only as that transmutational when working with it, I've always seen it, and maybe this is because I connect more with the flame or the vibration that Ascended Master Sarah is bringing forward with it, which is then the integration, because Ascended Master Sarah is all, and you can see her picture behind me, Ascended Master Sarah really does embody the energy of integration. She is really bringing forward the harmonizing and the integrating of polarities here on the planet as we come online with New Earth. So whatever works for you with the violet flame, there is no wrong or right way. As I said, I'm giving you an array of energies that you can call forward. I am going to call forward specific ones, and if you choose to continue working with them going forward, you can always do that, or just work with whatever is comfortable for you. Hi, Angela. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Bridget. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. Yes, this is my she-wolf amethyst. That's its name. I did not name it that. That's what it was named by the person who actually created it. It's called the she-wolf, which is incredibly significant for the energy of the full moon, as the full moon is always connected to that sacred feminine and that wolf, primal wolf energy. So I only break her out for very special occasions, and she has quite an impact in energy with her, and I have worked with her with the violet flame before, so I felt that she was relevant today. It's not to be bougie, I promise. It's only for specific occasions that I do bring her out. So with that said, we are going to first, I'm going to guide you into working with grounding and really centering yourself. And then I'm going to guide you into, I'm sorry, this is like stuck here. Then I'm going to guide you into really calling in that violet flame or ray and the energies that are associated with it. And then we're going to do something really special with that, is because I want to talk a little bit about the full moon right now. And it is in the sign of Aries. As I said, Aries is connected to the planet Mars, and it's all about that fiery energy right now. And so I have been feeling a little differently, though, and I know that it really depends upon your experiences and everybody's situations and where you're at on your journey. But there is a lot of fiery energy in the sense of chaos and destruction that might be coming up for people. And it could really feel like you're really in those fiery emotional waters at this time. You might be having a lot of things coming up right now in your consciousness that are really coming up to show you what it is that's coming up for release. And so it could be incredibly challenging and difficult emotions or even situations that you find yourself experiencing right now, even as the coming days, because this is just the opening of 2 full moons this month. October 31st on Halloween, we will have a blue moon, which is the second full moon in 1 month period. So there is a really the magnitude of energy that's coming in for all of us to really shift out of this old consciousness and these old cycles is really coming forward. You know, it's very impactful. And I feel like no matter who you are, no matter where you're at in your journey, you're going to be affected by it. But I want everybody to realize too that this isn't something that is a negative, although it may seem that way. This is really all for our evolution. This is all to assist us. So I actually have been feeling the fiery aspect of this full moon energy more so as the birthing of the phoenix, the rising of the phoenix energy. And I really have been seeing it as feeling like I'm like burning away all of those things that have enslaved me, imprisoned me in some way, even me myself, those feelings that I've had about myself. You know, for example, I talked yesterday or the other day on Moon Day about the feelings of lack that have been coming up, or, you know, not feeling worthy, and, you know, feeling like I'm not good enough. All of these things that just come up for people at this time, these shadowy like thoughts or emotions. I'm seeing it coming up because it's meant to be experienced so that we can acknowledge, and then we can burn through it and transmute with this really fiery energy, because this energy is really it's being beamed, I should say, into our energy bodies, into our matrix, into the earth matrix. So we are carrying that energy now. So what we do with this energy is important. So what we're going to do with the violet flame is I'm going to bring you to a place where I'm going to ask you to focus on things that are coming up right now. And I know that might be really difficult. And so, you know, work at your own speed. You know, you may not feel like you want to dive into something right now, but I'm going to ask you to go into those places of the heaviness, you know, the pain, whatever is coming up right now, the thought forms that aren't serving, the emotional stuff that's coming up, you know, those crippling patterns or fears. I'm going to ask you to go there, because we are really going to pull it all up into our present awareness. And that's really what this full moon is about. It's about becoming very present and aware. And I'm going to have you bring that all up into your awareness, and then we are going to burn it in those alchemical flames of the violet ray. And we're going to see it be transmuted. And then we're going to we're making room by doing this, and by releasing it, we're then calling in the violet flame to fill our energy body, to fill our whole matrix, our crystalline light body. We're having it fill us completely, so that we can then begin to integrate and harmonize those new experiences that already are. They already exist, just on a future timeline. So we are now going to bring ourselves up into that balance, that alignment that we've all been really talking about. And this is just the facilitation of an opening, okay? So this is the beginning. We've got so much coming up this month, so much coming up in the next 3 months for the end of the year. And this is just going to help us, if you will. All right. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. I know I can kind of get off on a bit of a tangent. So with that said, we're going to start out. I'm going to have everybody close your eyes, and we're going to take some nice, deep, relaxing breaths in through our nose. And I'm going to bring in the energy, or the higher frequency sounds here. So just breathe in through your nose. And release through your mouth, allowing all stress, all worry, all tension in your body to fall away, feeling yourself melting down into your lower spine, into your base chakra, lowering your base chakra into your Earth Star chakra, which is just a few inches below your feet, beneath the surface of the earth. Remembering, just breathe, feeling yourself connecting into Mother Earth, and really grounding out, anchoring your energy. I want you to bring that healing, restorative energy from Mother Earth up through your feet. And I like to envision this as emerald green light moving through my energy body like a pillar of light, moving up through my chakras, rising up higher and higher until that pillar is flowing out of the top of your crown, moving out through your soul star chakra, which is about 6 inches or so above your crown, and really connecting in there at your soul star chakra, connecting into source energy, feeling source purifying white light flowing down, through our soul star into our crown, creating a pillar of pure white light. Breathing as it flows down through your body, down, moving out the soles of your feet, into the earth beneath you. Now bring that source white light up, as well as the emerald light of earth, up into the center of your heart space for divine union between the two. Centering yourself, sitting within that space, aligning heaven and earth within you. Okay. And now that we are nice and centered and grounded, we're going to call in those beings of the highest and purest light that come in unconditional love, that embody the energy of the violet flame, the Archangel Zadkiel, Holy Amethyst, Ascended Master Sarah, Saint Germain, and Lady Portia, Kuan Yin. We call upon you now to assist us in invoking this violet flame of purity, alchemy, love, and divine harmony. We ask that you surround us with your divine love and your divine protection as we invoke this alchemical flame. Now I want you to bring your awareness into the center of your heart space and envision a beautiful violet lotus flower illuminated with a violet light. See that lotus beginning to open within the center of your heart chambers. And as it opens, it bursts into beautiful violet and pink flames. I want you to feel into those flames in the center of your heart space. Feel it radiating, pulsing. Feel its transmutational light beginning to cradle your heart. Any wounds that you're holding within your heart space. And I want you to go to that place that's currently causing any grief, any pain, any distress, disharmony, any chaos that you might be experiencing at home, in relationships, with family, at work, within yourself, any struggles, any conflicting ideas, anything that's been keeping you in fear, anything that has been limiting you, any feelings about yourself that you have been struggling with. I want you to feel into those and anything else that might pop up into your mind at this time. And if you're having trouble focusing on anything, you can just focus on asking to transmute anything at this time that is not in vibration with the highest potential and the highest version of you. Anything no longer serving you at this point in time. And as we feel into that, we're going to see those flames in our lotus flower begin to rise, begin to grow. The flames connecting with you consciously as they begin to move through your psyche, expanding out into your auric body, transmuting anything that you might be feeling, experiencing. You can even see those flames in the palms of both of your hands. And you can toss into those flames anything that you no longer wish to carry. Anything coming up. Seeing those flames transmute, harmonize, transforming, healing, bringing in that energy of love, compassion, forgiveness, allowing those feelings to integrate into you that you may better release in love those things that no longer serve you. Seeing them all be dissolved into the flames or released out into the world as positive light. I want you to then envision those flames beginning to move through your heart space, moving down through your chakras like a violet pillar of light, simultaneously rising up through your higher chakras until you have a solid violet pillar of light or tube of light that you are sitting within, transmuting all stagnant, chaotic energy within your auric field, within your physical body, within your light body, within your chakras, within your emotional body, within your mental body. Now, I want you to also begin, as we release and make room for those new experiences. If you know that and what you want to create at this time, you can bring that into your awareness. What does it look like when you step boldly through the door of change? Who are you and how do you feel? How do you see yourself? What do you envision? Now we call upon the silvery light of the sacred feminine. We call upon the golden light of the sacred masculine. And we see the silver begin to integrate from below. As the gold begins to integrate from above. Together merging as one. As the silver and violet anchor into the center of our heart with the gold wrapped around it, creating a harmonic divine union, integrating our full potential, our new experiences, as we bring in divine love, divine light, and peace. And everybody, you're going to hold one moment. And we have a little special light language transmission coming through to further seal these energies. Ish rariat et urmat et imak ishamar. Viina inash am at iamat et iam. Inat I anash am anyat Viratish amariat mats. Ina ish am ihana io anat ish Virashamaniot urat ima ina ish arat irot anariat vahana irat ish in divine love, light, and blessings. And so it is. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, and we give thanks to all those beings of light that have assisted with us today. And know that you can call them in and work with the violet flame at any time, as is your divine birthright. All right, everyone. Happy full moon blessings to all of you, and I hope that this did assist you, and you can work with this again. You can use the replay here. Even if you did it already, you can use the replay again. If you feel that there are more things coming up tomorrow or the next day or within a few days, and you feel like you would like assistance and guidance, you can always come back and use this once again and go through the entire process again, okay? All right, everyone. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank all of you for being here, and I look forward to hearing any experiences that you are willing to share. Much love, full moon blessings, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.